Hello, beloved. This is your sister, Evangelist Marie, and this is our 48th day into our Bible reading in 365 days. May the Lord be blessed. May the Lord be lifted up. I am so grateful that we are in this journey together. So, as per our schedule, we have to read Leviticus chapter 11 and 12, and to read Act of Apostles chapter 3. So let us dive into it. So in Leviticus 11 is about the forbidden food and what we can eat, what we cannot eat, the animal that we can eat and the animal that we cannot eat. So it's not everything that is meat or fish that we can just go and eat it. Thank God for Jesus Christ, but even till today there are some things that you can eat, but when you look at it, it's not, you know, um in chapter 11, verse 22, this you may eat, the locust after each kind, the destroying locust after each kind, the cricket after each kind, and the grasshopper after each kind. So there are some insects that people can eat. If you feel like you can eat, you eat. And then on verse 39, and if any animal which you may eat die, he who touch it, each carcass shall be unclean until evening. So whatever you want to eat, it needs to be alive first for you to eat it. If it's not alive, don't eat it. It's unclean. Verse 42. Whatever crawl on each belly, whatever goes on all four, or whatever has many feet among all creeping things that creep on the earth, these you shall not eat, for they are an abomination. People have snake. People eat, I don't know, cankerworm. People eat all those type of things, but the Lord say that is unclean. And verse 45, for I am the Lord who bring you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. You shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. So all those things make them unclean, make people unclean on those days. But thank God for Jesus Christ. Now, Leviticus 12 is about the ritual after childbirth. And now there's a difference between when you give birth to a male and when you give birth to a female. And I was reading it, I'm like, okay, I don't know. Just look at it. Verse 2. Speak to the children of Israel, saying, if a woman have conceived and born a male child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, and in the day of her customary impurity she shall be unclean. And now, and on the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised. She shall then continue in the blood of her purification 33 days. That's for when you give birth to a male. Now, let's look when you give birth to a female child. But if she bear a female child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks. For male, it was 7 days. For women, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And in her customary impurity, and she shall continue in the blood of her purification, hey God, for 66 days. How many months again? It's like a 2 month, 2 months and 6 days, 66 days. And when the day of her purification are fulfilled, whether for a son or for a daughter, she shall bring to the priest a lamb of the first year as a burnt offering, and a young pigeon as a turtle dove as a sin offering to the door of the tabernacle of meeting. So that's what I was reading. I'm like, oh God, the torture starts since we were in the belly. So let's read Act of Apostles chapter 3, chapter 3. And this is about the lame man. So the power have come, and the power is not to sit down with it. The power is to go around and, show off the power of the Lord, help people, bring them to the kingdom. Whoever is lost, we are the one that need to find them. Now God dwell in us. Jesus Christ is with us, and He has given us power. And this is Peter and John that they run. Even Peter, when he even swear that he didn't know Jesus Christ because it was hot, but now he received power. He's talking, and one thing he said, I was so amazing when he raised up a man that was limp since his mother womb. So it's not something that he did. The miracle was performed, but the person is nowhere to be found, and there is no testimony that you can trace that this is what it is. It was pure miracle, and this was not performed by Jesus, but by the disciple. So miracle exists, pure one exists. So everybody knew the lame man. People that carry him every day to put him on the door of Solomon. They call it the porch. The porch called Solomon greatly amazed. So every day they put him there. And so when people were so amazed, this is what Peter said. He just starts saying, and verse 15, he said, and kill the prince of life. So you have chose to kill the prince of life, and in his place you ask to be released unto you a murderer in the place of a prince of life. So Jesus is the prince of life. He's the prince of life. Verse 18, but those things which God foretold by the mouth of all his prophets that the Christ will suffer, he has to fulfill. Repent therefore and be converted, that your sin may be blotted out, so that times of refreshing may come from the presence of the Lord. Beloved, you need to repent. If you haven't received Christ, you need to repent and be converted. And now, in verse 22, they say, for Moses truly said to the fathers, the Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from your brethren. Him you shall hear in all things, whatever he say to you. And it shall be that every soul that will not hear that prophet shall be utterly destroyed from among men. May the Lord bless us. I think it's self-explanatory. I don't need to go further. We need to receive Christ in our life. We need to receive Christ, and we need to win soul for Christ. We need to share the good news around us. We need to share good news. Let us transform everywhere that we are to share the good news at least once a day. Speak about Jesus Christ. Speak about Jesus Christ. Comment. Let your profile be about Christ. Let your comment be about Christ. So may the Lord bless you. So, like I say, and I always say, I challenge you to seek intimacy with God through His Word. Why? Because God is His Word, and God is the Word. So, know God by yourself through His Word. So, may the Lord bless you all. And tomorrow, we have to continue. Tomorrow being the 18th, being our 49th day into our Bible reading, we are reading Leviticus chapter 13 and chapter 14. And we need to read Acts of Apostles from verse 1 to 40, verse 1 to 31. Verse 1 to 31. So may the Lord bless you, beloved. Shalom, shalom, shalom.